Hello everyone. My name is Alina Stan and I'm a lecturer at the Gheorghe Dima National Music Academy in Cluj-Napoca, Romania. Our academy is one of the oldest institutions of higher musical education in Romania, being the most important of its kind in Transylvania. It offers 3 levels of education, starting with a bachelor's degree in music interpretation and in musicology, continuing with master's studies and ending with doctoral programs, both for scientific and for professional PhDs. I am proud to say that the Gheorghe Dima National Music Academy was the first institution in Romania to offer doctoral studies in the musical field. It also supports scientific research in the areas of musical creation, performance, and musicology. Now please allow me to tell you a few words about a very special place in Romania, more exactly in Transylvania. In southern Transylvania, in Hunedoara County, here in the middle, there is a highly countryside enclosed by forests from all sides, a spectacularly beautiful place called the Land of the Foresters. My birthplace happens to be in Deva, the city closest to here, so this is my personal reason for choosing to tell you about this area. Before arriving to the area I am telling you about, you will find the Corvin Castle, as known as Hunedoara Castle, which is a spectacular Gothic Renaissance castle in Hunedoara. It is one of the largest castles in Europe, laid out in 1446, when constructions began by order of the voivode of Transylvania, Ioan de Hunedoara, or János Hunyadi. In these pictures, you can see also the famous cheese pies, in Romanian, plăcinte pădurenești. Five years ago, I had the chance to be a part of a documentary field research in this spectacular area, located towards the southern end of the Western Carpathian. The Land of the Forester is situated at an altitude varying from 600 to 1100 meters and comprises 31 villages. It was mentioned from the first times in 1297. If I were to choose a favorite place, I will recommend you a particularly beautiful village called Alun, meaning hazelnut bush, which has a white marble road and old mountain houses. From the ethnographical and ethnomusicological perspective, the whole Land of the Forester is a very well-defined archaic territory, preserving a rich material and immaterial heritage. Being situated in an isolated area, the traditions are still very well preserved. The villagers are still practicing old customs and sing their old songs. This area sparked the interest of researchers as early as the 1900s. One of the most important figures that conducted research here was Bela Bartok, who collected 80 songs, 120 instrumental melodies and 30 carols from 5 villages. From the melody collected by Bela Bartok, I suggest we listen to an example recorded on a cylinder of phonograph in 1914, and the name is Ce badie de nu mai vii, and this is meaning, why don't you come, my love? Thank you. Regarding the instrumental repertoire collected by Bela Bartok in this area, the specific instrument seems to be the bagpipe. Traditionally, it was made locally by the bagpipe players or craftsmen. In our days, this knowledge and practice is lost, but I will invite you to see a documentary video recorded 20 years ago in a village from the land of the forester. Can you please play? Thank you. Thank you. We can go to the next slide. In June-August 2017, together with Professor Ioan Bocșa and with a local musician called Bogdan Toma, we conducted an exhaustive research in the area in order to document the current situation in the field more than 100 years after the first research. We went through all the inhabited settlements, 31 villages and hamlets, the result being the collection of 336 songs. And you can see different folkloric genre, bride song, funeral song, laments, carols, and last year we have published this book with the music from the land of the foresters. People were waiting for us either at their homes, usually several family members and neighbors gathered together, or at the local cultural center. We were prepared. We were prepared. Please stop, yes. They were prepared, the people, they are prepared with the well-known and very tasty cheese pie, you can see there in the middle, and with many, many old songs. And I invite you to listen from our collection, a bride song collected in the village Lelese. Thank you. We can move to the next slide. After the research was concluded, we organized a concert at the Ethnographic Museum of Transylvania in Cluj-Napoca, where we invited locals we met during the research in order to showcase the musical treasure from the land of the foresters directly to the academic audience. And let's see a short video. 3 women from the village Cerișor. Next slide, please. Next. The Gheorghe Dima National Music Academy has a traditional Romanian music ensemble named Icoane, consisting only of actual and former students of the folklore module, of which I am an instructor. Through the performance of the vocal group, only girls, only boys or mixes together, of the individual singers and of the traditional band, we aim to acoustically restore archaic folk music. The concert I mentioned before also included a recital of our ensemble, with songs that we have learned from the land of the foresters, and we are very proud to present them to the public. Here is an example from the beginning of our concert. Thank you very much. You can stop the video. And thank you all very much for the opportunity to tell you about these great people and great music we encountered in the land of the foresters, Hunedoara. Grazie a tutti.
Thank you very much, dear Alina. Please still remain in the podium. Patricia.
Yes, I just wanted to say that there's an important dialogue around loss of language. We got a feedback here. And that loss of language seems to be interrelated to the music. So the question I had for you was, it was a lovely presentation, and the fact that you were able to collect in 31 villages 336 traditional songs. The question, yeah, in 2017, after years of no data collection, right?
Yes.
So the question is, what do you think the future vectors for traditional music? Was this process helpful to the people of the villages valuing the music? What was the interaction with the people, and how do they now feel about the music?
The people we have met are not very young. Most of all, they are 16, 17, 18, and they are still practicing their tradition, gathering together each evening in winters or funeral ceremonies or caroling, because getting married, no one is getting married there. And they are receiving us with a lot of warmth. They are opening their hearts to us, and they are singing to us many, many songs. For example, if you can imagine 70 old women can sing 40 songs so easily, and they have hundreds of lyrics. One funeral song can have 100 lyrics approximately. They have a huge memory, and we discovered they have the memory of the collectivity and what they are doing, why they are doing, and because this area is very isolated, they are still living like this, because no open road is there. Perhaps I don't see no television in the houses. Yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you again, Alina. Thank you.